Alright, you guys, minor technical difficulties, but we're back in action. Don't worry about that. It's, you know, computer things. That's how that works. Alright, we're going to be getting loaded back up into here. It kind of worked itself out anyways because one of the ladies got kicked from the room. They had to remake the entire thing. So everybody is getting back into the room right now. We will get started here very, very soon. Like I said, we've got several teams with us here today. I'm going to just run down that list again. New Moon Esports, Duraznito Gaming, Sugar Esports, Angels Esports, Team Control, Silence, Lily Esports, Run Nation Esports, Burn in Silence, Dope Esports Fem, Phoenix Esports, Four Kings Regen Fem, Golden Fire, Golden, is that Golden Pyra or Golden Fire? Dang it. Golden Pirate, Ixia, Lunox Esports, and Zona Roja Esports, which again, I just love that name. I think mostly because I figured out what it is. My little bit of Spanish is kicking in. We will get started here very, very shortly. I'm seeing a lot of people in chat. I love that we've got people here that are here to root on these ladies. It's great that we're going to be able to watch them from start to finish. I know you guys can't see anything on the screen right now. We've just got the starting soon, but we're going to get that all fixed up here in just a moment. We're going to get things kicked off. Hold tight. Grab some food because it's probably going to be a spicy one. It always is to get started off because everybody's starting in the same spot. We're going to get gaming here in just a second. See you guys soon. All right, We're going to talk about it for a few minutes. We've got some time to kill. We've got almost everybody. I can see. Oh, I lied. It's starting. I was just going to say, I can see everybody. So I know that we're getting close to getting back into the room. We're going to get this kicked off. I'm going to be doing this with Red Eyes as well. He's, I don't know if you guys are familiar with Red Eyes. He's a member. He's a VIP member. And he is, he's very good at casting. He hosts a lot of tournaments. I think he just did the gauntlet yesterday with Enigma. I'm pretty sure I saw that. So we're going to be kicking off together. His feed will be, his chat will be coming into my chat and whatnot. But I believe that we're on his channel, my channel, and the Titan Series channel as well. This is going to be an exciting day. I'm super excited for all these ladies today. And I'm super excited to see what happens. I know that last season, in the finals, it was actually kind of crazy, but the way that I look at it from season to season, it's like any sport, like it's a clean slate for everybody, which means everybody's at the same, at the same starting line, and everybody has the opportunity to do what they need to do here. Again, I'm really, really excited. We'll get this started here in just a second. They're going to be jumping out here in 2 seconds, or not jumping out, but they're going to get the match started here in just a moment. And we'll be back. Hold tight. Hold tight, you guys. I'm going to switch it over to the main with no cam, because I will not be on here for the most part.
Ooh.
All right, let's go.
Well, hello everyone. Welcome in to the Titan Series Ladies Division qualifiers. This is going to be day one, match one of 4. We got 4 rounds of action, mayhem, and strategy to begin in with you today. But first and foremost, I'm Red Eyes, and I'm joined by the ever amazing, ever beautiful Bella Fox Gaming.
Welcome, welcome. Thank you so much. I'm super excited to kick this off. I was just telling chat that I'm excited to watch this series from the very beginning. I've been lucky enough to cast the finals, the last 2 rounds, but what I'm going to get to see the action from the very start. So I think this is going to be a great series.
And anything can happen in the Titan series. This is where you are forged in fire, and kicking things off with the very first match ever, the very first map introduced Erangel, and already we have quite a decent spread here on a pretty optimistic flight path to start things off, Bella. A lot of drop opportunities, participants right off the rip. Got Georgia Pole, North and South, Yasnaya, Pachinki, and we already are getting some action at school. It looks to be the likes of Run Nation Esports.
Yeah, I don't know if that, it looks like potentially that they were going to have some contention there at the school, but I think that they backed off, and looks like the other team might be headed over to Roshawk instead. Maybe? Nope, I was wrong. It's apartments.
That's the thing, with those map views. Objects can appear further or closer than they actually are.
It really did.
Well, we got Lily Esports Nicole already equipped with that Bison 53 round clip ready to go. Probably a little underutilized in terms of meds and utilities, trying to get a little more properly equipped before taking this fight on, but that's in a perfect situation. And Tara already ready to go with a frag grenade aimed out at Sparkle. Pretty unlikely to get any connecting damage, but enough to keep the opposition a little bit warned.
Yeah, I mean, in a situation like this, you're not really prepared necessarily off the drop to get right into fights. So you just have to pick up whatever you can find laying around. And in that instance, it happened to be the Bison. But I mean, we're looking at, level 1 helmet right now, level 2, or even here, Minute, it actually doesn't even have a helmet. So this is the worst case scenario that you could be looking at. So you're hoping that they're going to be able to find a little bit. I guess they are in apartments, so it does have some loot opportunity-wise here. But yeah, they're going to have to just find whatever they can, try to hold back and get looted up as best they can before this fight really starts kicking off.
Yeah, that's again in a perfect world, perfect scenario. You'd have the time to get what you want, but half the nature of the esports scene here is being able to react in the moment, get something, and make do with what you got. And I think in a case like this, when you've got 3 opponents here pushing up on you, you're gonna have to just go with the flow and make what you have work. Hopefully your teammates have something a little better utilized. But poor Minth, not even a helmet to her name, and desperately trying to heal up just every little bit before this inevitable push from Lily.
Lily is going to come in. Looks like Dan is trying to hold them off, though. Having to bandage up. Again, both rocking just level 1 gear and is completely out of utilities at this point with only a Scar L to her name. So, looks like Push's gonna come up. She is going to knock one and hold him back, but the rest of the staircase, this could get interesting.
All right, one moment here. I'm just realizing I don't believe that my chat can hear you here. Oh! That was quick work here. And now Tara ready to go with a Tommy gun, biding every moment she can as Mandu cooks up a retaliatory nade towards Van, trying to get 2 birds here with 1 stone. They've already got Minth down. One more knock is almost an inevitable push, and I bet we're about to see it right here and now, Bella.
Ooh, and that we did. We did see it. They were able to take down the last remaining team. It just happened to be that way. I mean, look, she was completely out of ammo at that point. They were not working with much, but it was enough to take down the other team, claim apartments as their own, and now they can finally probably have a moment to get looted back up and to get started almost essentially over with, because they didn't have much to work with there to begin with.
Yeah. Now, I just want to be sure, we are staring at a knocked Sparkle right now, right? We are seeing the same thing?
I am actually staring at something else. I am watching Dope Esports Femme driving a very pretty car.
I see. I think our feeds might not be matched.
I'm also working on, I can't hear mine, so I'm flying in the dark here on that. But give me just a moment, and I'm working on that.
Well, Bella, I got something to say. Welcome to the esports scene, and that goes across every game. Just every single, release and title. There's going to be technical hurdles that just par for the course at this point,
Well, the good news is I got my sound up, so I fixed one.
Nice.
Woo!
All right, and I think, yep, I got you on the feed at the same time right now.
I hope.
All right. Well, I'm watching Dope Cat Veins on my main feed.
Okay, nope. I happen to be looking at Lily Esports, and then we just switched over to Angels Esports. They're running around
I
down
think I need to do
Shelter.
a refresh here.
Okay. Looks like we've got Angels Esports, at least from what I can see right now. They're running around down underneath the shelter, but I do hear shots. Refresh. Refresh my media source.
Yeah, I just did the same, and so right now it brought me into Durozinto Gaming on Zam. Takes a few minutes to, or a few moments to catch up. Chat, bear with us, a little bit of patience here, and we'll be getting things going and diving into this Erangel action here for match 1 of the Ladies Division Titan Series Season 4. Okay, so on my feed, Bella, I've got Durozinto Gaming. We've got Zaza pushing closer and closer towards members of Team Control. All right. So, yep, Bella is trying to get caught up, so our feeds line up, ladies and gentlemen. I'll take care of this for the time being. We got Control right in the midst of Burn in Silence with Luna holding on to a M4 UMP combo. And if it was 2022, beginning of 2022, late 2021, that'd have been the meta combo for sure. However, even with an old school meta combo like that, you're going to need some assistance. And it's a good thing we got Elisa, Lady, and Leo Mary here coming to bring some assistance. Burn in Silence holding off a little bit hesitantly here, and we don't know what their equipment situation is looking like here, but understandable as this is still just the beginning of round one. We are just now reaching the concluding portions of stage one, and there is plenty more Erangel to dive into for the remainder of this match. Plenty more action ahead, so none of these ladies want to be making any easy mistakes. They don't want to be ruining their shot at really making their name known here, really setting the tone for this season, especially not in match one. And already I can see we got members of Duro Zinto and Silence closing pretty close onto each other, but with threats north, south, and west of them. Burn and Silence holding position, playing a little bit of a waiting game, and a battle of patience, if anything. I don't really see it panning out to any immediate pushes, even with a knock. So at this point, I would say probably not the best utilization of what ammo and resources that they have, but any bits of pressure that they can get onto team control, any probable reason to get them to make a slip up or vice versa could undo everything and could result in a push. And already we can see Leo Mary pulling a flank rotation from the cliff end. Bella, whenever you get back, just let me know, and I will cut out this Energizer Bunny rambling. Oh, well, we got Bistaro here taking a shot to the face, and it is going to be all on the shoulders of Rival to secure this revive, while Anna and Oren try to provide some overwatch and cover fire if possible. You can see him just one house over across the street and keeping the pressure on. All the while, Team Silence taking a little bit of negative attention, getting one of their members down and potentially dusted. Let me have a look.
All right,
Yep.
I might be back up.
Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back.
Thank you, thank you. I looks like I'm looking at team control, Eliza, and she's staring down the barrel of a Kar 98. I like that look. That's a nice one.
You're. So right now I'm on Leo Mary of control.
Okay. Yep. Nope. I'm on Burn in Silence, Basana. So I am still.
Okay, so you're just a few moments behind me here.
I love technology.
I do too. Hold on. I think I'm going to message here. I think I know this. All right. So Eliza, Kar 98 already with that 8X readily equipped. Pretty lucky to have it this early on. Just beginning into stage 2 here. Basana trying to just play a bit of the waiting game. I do feel like Burn in Silence is just going to probably be holding down this compound for the time being. They're not going to be making or taking the bait, let's say, that Leo Mary is trying to dish out, not without a knock first. I don't see them really giving up the safety of this compound cover. However, we have another variable pushing into the equation, and that's going to be Zona Roja Esports with eyes on Sweetie, making her way towards the altercation in, taking a lot of damage in the process, shot down to just above half health. We got Bistario putting in a little bit of work on Zona Roja as well. That is going to bring them down, as we say it, to a two-piece, unfortunately, as I cast her curse. Riri and Sweetie removed from the equation, bringing them down to half their starting lineup, reliant on 20K and KJ46 to carry on for the team for round one and try to secure, at the very least, some placement points. But as a two-person team, Bella, it's going to be a tough one to pull off and get decent numbers on. So I think the name of the game here for Zona Roja, at least for the remainder of the next, let's say, stage 3 and 4, probably just trying to acquire some placement points and maybe a third-party steal or some sort of easy elim if presented, but they don't really have the resources or the numbers. Well, I was going to say manpower, not really the right word for this one. The numbers and resources to be playing aggressively or, let's say, pushing themselves out into any of these wide open field vulnerable situations. Go ahead.
No, I was going to say, no, I absolutely agree with you. I mean, they've got BIS Esports to, the right of them. They've got another team, Team Control, I think it is, that's down there that they're being, the BIS Esports is staring at right now. And it does look like Golden Fire Ixia is potentially moving on down. They're a little bit farther away. But like you said, as a two-man team, their main goal at this point is to go for placement points, steal one if they possibly can, especially if they can steal a knocked one. That's always the best kind of points to get. Easy points.
Hey, no one is turning down an easy elim. Those points are absolutely critical, especially in a closely matched in-game. Those placement points can make all the difference, but when they're not quite enough, those elims can be absolutely crucial. So you need to find that comfortable balance of knowing how to get to that in-game, get those placement points, while knowing how to capitalize on your altercations, knowing when to take your fights and when to sort of weigh the options and say, not now. And Elisa of Control taking a bit of negative attention herself from Phoenix Esports.
Hey, Red Eyes, I've got a question for you. When you're
Ask away.
Looking at the stage 3 mini map, what time do you see up there? How much time's left on that clock?
Okay, stage 3.
Top right-hand corner of the
I'm
feed.
trying to 12 seconds.
Oh, I have 56 seconds.
Oh, excuse me. Nope. I think that's on stage. I'm trying to see it. It's on a small feed with the map. Yep, stage 3. I was right. 2 seconds left. Okay, so on my feed right now, we got Burn and Silence here, putting out just a little bit more of the same, just some warning shots, if anything, at Control Esports, trying to hold them off at bay, but Control playing it pretty calmly. They're not really intimidated by shots that can't hit them, and they seem fairly confident that Burn and Silence is probably not going to be pushing out there without the knock first. So, as I say it, Lady thought she was pushing out into the open, but I think she had some land cover there.
I'm working out a few more things over here. If you could just...
I think I got an idea. Bella, hold on. Let me share my screen here in our Discord chat. And I think that should help you be able to see exactly what I'm seeing as I see it. Yeah. I'm going to put this up on main screen. All right, here we go. All right, Bella, in our private chat, I just sent over the feed exactly as I see it. Let me know if that works out any better, because currently I'm looking at Sugar Esports closing in on Angels, and we got Juanita here, AK Scar L combo. Level 2 gear, untouched, undamaged, ready. Basically, the whole team looks pretty well positioned here for this, and it looks like Juanita going to be the last coin in the back pocket, getting the vehicle to a little bit of safety just in case they need to make that immediate retreat. And I think it's a pretty smart move given the lay of the land here, with members of Silence and New Moon not too far off.
All right, Red Eyes, I've gotten word from Control that I need to separate out, so I got to leave this Discord at least for the remainder of this stream, or remainder of this game, and then and then we will hook back out here in a moment.
All right, no worries.
Right.
Let me know if I should stop the stream feed then in Discord. Yeah.
Yes, go ahead.
Okay.
All right.
All right. Well,
All right, you guys, sorry about that. We're having some major technical difficulties. We're getting everything lined up. But I know at the end of the day, the people that are sitting on my stream are watching what we're watching right now, and that is Burn in Silence, who is currently in a battle. They are in a who are they in a battle with? That's a good question. We were just sitting here looking at that. Oh, it's Zona Roja. Oh, no! It's the two ladies from Zona Roja who they were a two-man team. They were just trying to gain a little bit more. Looks like Pistario is going to get picked back up. Or, I mean, Pisana is going to get Pistario picked back up. Maybe? They are going to get third party. That is insane. Torresito Gaming, they are coming in hard. And we've got team control as well. The circle is tightening. Everybody's going to be trying to be moving into the zone, obviously, it looks like here. But you've got one team that's shooting at another team, that's shooting at another team, and they're making it difficult for everyone. Eliza, Leah Maria, and this looks like Lady are going to be throwing some. Oh, that's Dope Esports. That's Dope Esports down there. My apologies. That's Dope Esports that they're down there shooting at. They've actually been having this fight for a hot second. Both teams have been posted up. This is a really good spot. You know nobody's going to leave you back. All right, everybody's trying to get loaded back up. They're starting to run out of ammo. You see Leo Mary there. No, she goes down with the off-angle shots. Team Control is trying to make a move on this. They're trying to move up and out of the way. Dope Esports is starting to push in. We've got one person that's leading up through. Looks like Eliza here. They are going to go at it. Oh! And everybody knows. Everybody knows. She's taken down with the UMP. Angie here. Angie with the takedown on that. She's looking across the street at Luna and Lady. Dope Esports does have all of their team members up. Blue Zone is pushing in, and we all know that when it comes to the Blue Zone, especially in the esports world, it is nothing to be messed with. The zone goes hard, and it does go fast. Oh. And unfortunately, that isn't going to work. We've got 2 members of Dope that are still on the outer skirts, 3 members of this that are going to be trying to move in. Dope is going to get the clear out on Luna. Luna is going to go down. That is leaving only Lady up for her team. All right. Checking back on that feed. All right. Looks like we are still... Dope Esports is still trying to move into the zone right along with everybody else. We've got Sugar Esports that's holding up. Silent. Oh, that is not going to work on that. Let me look at that real quick. Vernon Silence taking a good long look across the street. Got a lot of people gatekeeping the zone though. Pistario has a good eyeball down onto Dope. Knows exactly what rock they're at. Whether she's going to be able to connect on that, I'm not sure. Lots of utilities being thrown out. That's good because there's a lot of bullets that are being faced their way. Everybody's got their eyes looking at Burn in Silence right now. At least 2 other teams are facing their direction. Dope is well aware. It's kind of hard to miss all of the cars. Dope taking shots onto Bish Rival. Oh, and Bish Rival goes down. Let's see if Bisan is going to be able to probably get that pickup. It's good that that shack happens to be sitting right there. That's the best place for the shack when you need one. Rosario gonna try to get healed up. Absolutely has 2 first aids, but we're running out. We're running out of the meds at this situation. Utility still looking okay for this rival. We've got 6 nades and 5 smokes, so the opportunity is there, but we've only got 1 first aid. Health is going down. Shots are incoming, and the blue zone is on the move. They have got to floor it to get in there. All right. Looks like they're gonna make it in, but they are gonna be trading shots as they come in. Oh my gosh. Visana gets knocked. This rival is trying to hold off right now. Wants to get the pickup, but has to deal with her own health. She's gonna need to get medded up if she has the opportunity. Not sure that that's gonna come because the push is coming in. Oh, and with the molly, that is almost probably not gonna seal the fate. Oh, they're both very, very low, but I love that she's gonna stick it at this point, try to get her teammate back up. Rosario is looking across the street, just trying to get eyes on everything that's gonna be incoming their way. All 3 of these ladies are at very minimal. Looks like we're gonna try to get healed back up though. That's gonna be good for them. Silence across the street. The zone is very, very, very small. I love it. I mean, we've only lost 1 lady. We've only got 1 loss here. These ladies have got 3, 4, 5 elims to their name. Silent, though. Silent sassy. She knows. She's staring. She sees. She's also got a little car to hide behind right now. But you know what? Sometimes that's all that you need. They've got a compound, which we are running out of those in this circle at this point. We're trying to get you guys to be out of sync. All right. They're trying to work on our feed so Red Eyes and I can get back together. But until then, we're just going to kind of run with what I see here. So depending on whose feed you're watching, things are a little bit different. Apologies for the technical difficulties. They are what they are. It's the first day on the job. Forgive us. Golden Fire. All right. Golden Pyra. Ixia. She just got knocked. They are trying to make the push in here, though, to New Moon Esports. It's a little tough to do, though, because they are kind of have to be running out into the open on that. And it looks like they are going to be taken down. Again, that was just going to be tough. Everybody's trying to move into the zone, and there's just not that many places to hide out here. You're either in the compound, and if you're not, you're out in the open field, unfortunately. New Moon Esports, they do have this compound on lockdown. They've got eyeballs. They know where everybody's at. Ooh, except for Sugar Esports. Maybe? Nope. That is Lily Esports on the back end. They are trying to move in. They've got vehicles for coverage. They're getting caught out in the zone, and New Moon has got some good eyes on them. They're going to be taking long shots. Princess 99 with the nade. She's cooking it. She knows exactly where they are. Just going to be a little off out there. She throws that behind the tree. Tara, they are trying to get... She could potentially get 2 out there. They've got 2 knocked players right now. Looks like we've just got Luna in the background. We've got 1 Sugar Sports E player up. I hear music now. I'm not sure why. All right, we've got Silent Sassy. She has got eyeballs on both teams. That little, you would think that that would be, oh, you would think that that little ditch would be an amazing place to hide, but it was just enough for her to be able to see over that and get the elim on that player. That's unfortunate for them. New Moon Esports is going to be staring down Silent, and they've also got 1 player from Lily Esports that is probably just going to be trying to play for placement at this point. Understandable. Let them fight it out and try to get as many points as you possibly can. That is the best case scenario for her right now. All right, New Moon Esports, they are making the push out here. Lily is gonna stay back there on the corner. Sassy has still got Sassy. Silence. Whoa, silence, Sassy. They have still got the building right now, so they're gonna be holding on to that. I love that this garage overlook is almost the perfect spot for them to be looking at. She's got an amazing overview. New Moon, they've got a lot of utility out there. They need more smokes, like more smokes, and then when they're done with that, they still need more smokes, because that's about gonna be the only way they're gonna be able to all move in. Let's see what they do here. Nems has got a good POV, and again, Sassy's got this great overlook. I mean, the only better place would be on top of the roof at this point. Utilities are going to be going out. Oh, and Sassy does get knocked. She does get knocked. Nems is going to go try to get the pickup, I think. It's really important at this point that she probably does. That's exactly what they're going to try to do. We all know that that means New Moon is going to try to come in and take advantage of this. Oh, and look, here it comes. Mollies are incoming. I don't know that they're going to be able to do anything about that. And that means New Moon is going to take the first game. That was a great push on their part. Congratulations to New Moon. Apologies for the technical difficulties, you guys, especially if you can hear the music. We're going to get this figured out. We'll be back. Stay tuned. We've got a 5 to 8 minute break right now. We're gonna try and get a few things fixed. They're gonna get the ladies loaded up into the next room. Hopefully we can get this little situation figured out. We'll get some new feeds on there. Thank you guys so much for hanging with us during this first one. Apologies for the technical difficulties, and we'll try to get it sorted out. See you guys here in a bit. All right, you guys. Looks like the scores for the first round are up. We've got New Moon Esports coming in with 10 elims and the chicken dinner, which gives them a total of 20 points. Silent coming in with 11 elims, though, which was the most on the first round, or the first game, I should say. This is the whole first round. So the first game, giving them a total of 17 points. Right on down the road, Lily Esports, 6 elims, total of 11. Sugar Esports, 7 elims, 11 points. Burning Silence, 6 elims, 9 total points. Golden Fire Ixia, I'm just gonna say Ixia because that's a lot and it's faster when I'm trying to run it. We've got Golden Ixia with 5 points with 3 total elims. Team Control with 1 elim, 2 points. 4 Kings Regen Fem, no elims with 1 total point. Rounding out from 9 to 15, Phoenix Esports with 2 points. Lunox Esports with 0 points. Dope Esports Fem 4, Duraznito Gaming. I'll probably have to do that a few more times. We've got 2 elims with 2 total points. Zona Roja Esports with 1 point. Angels Esports with 1 point. And Run Nation Esports rounding out the top 15 with no points. But you know what, guys? It's just the first game. We've got a lot of PUBG Mobile to be played here. Not only just stay with the rest of the 3 matches, but just with the Challenger or with the series in and of itself. So we've got a lot of gaming to do here. It's still anybody's game. You can never count anybody out, especially right in the very beginning. I'm excited to see what happens with this next game, especially when it comes to the drop zones. I am not familiar with the ladies' drop zones, that if they have designated drop zones, so I don't know if the situation that happened at the apartments right out of the gate is going to happen again when we end up going back to Erangel. I'm excited to see what happens there. So we'll be up shortly with our second map. Right now is a good time to go use the restroom. Is there anything you need to get taken care of? Because all the ladies are filing into the game. We're gonna get started here soon. See you in a moment. All right, we're working on getting that audio feed back in. But we've got it in, give me 2 seconds here. All right, we're back. And let's see, we've got a drop. We're good. I hear it. No, I heard it and it went back. All right, I think we're good now. We've got that sound back. All right, so there was, the plane path was almost straight up the middle. This is a big map. It's an 8x8 map. We are going to be getting a new one, by the way, Rondo. So I'll be excited to see if we get any esports on that. I know everybody's going to be dying to do that. But there are lots and lots of places to drop out here. I swear it looks like a team is going to go to Campo Militar. I would love them so much if they did. I don't think Campo Militar gets enough love, but it doesn't look like it. It looks like they're going to be reaching out up on the upper skirts of it, but that's unfortunate. I don't think anybody actually goes there. It's too big of a map for that. We're going to be jumping on board with Run Nation, and we're also going to be jumping on board with Burn in Silence right now. I'm going to take a look at the map right now. Looks like the circle is going to be up on the northern central part of this map. So only a few teams are actually not in right now. It looks like not New Moon. Looks like we've got one team that was up near Campo Militar. They have got to be moving in. Also, we've got Silent that's going to have to be moving in. Angels Esports, and let's see. Run Nation. Everybody else is already in the zone, which is kind of crazy. We've got Burn in Silence right now. They are very, very close, and I say very close as in the same town. They are in El Pozo, and they are here with one other team. I'm not sure if they know that the other team is here. It's Lunox, but I'm feeling like they know. There's a chance. There's a chance. They're going to get close enough to each other, though. We've got Bis Soren and Hope. They are only separated by a few buildings. But looks like we've got action over here from Zona Roja Esports. They are taking shots with Durazino Gaming. Durazino Gaming. I am definitely going to have to practice that one a few times. Don't worry. By the end of the season, I'll get it down. TE2 taking a lot of shots in the back, just trying to get to some safety, trying to get the pickups potentially. Only has a level 1 vest. Level 3 helmet, but only a level 1 vest. Zaza is going to get the pickup on that. They're going to pull back just a little bit and try to get healed up. We just hit the ground running. So again, we find ourselves in a situation where they're not necessarily going to have all the equipment and utility that they want to have, but they're just going to have to deal with what they found in the moment. So like look here, we're looking at, 20K, a level 3 vest, but a level 1 helmet, only 90 bullets, no, hardly any utility. So that's going to be the situation you find yourself in when you're dropping with another team. On board right now with Sugar Esports, Aisha, who is trying, she's cooking a nade, potentially trying to hold off everybody. She knew. She did not let that go. She didn't hear the footsteps. She has an idea of where they are, but not completely. She knows that they're back here on the corner, though, trying to catch one of them, trying to come in from the window. Uh-oh. This is potentially huge. Let's see if that nade did any damage. That was a very, and it did. She got at least one knock with that nade. What a great angle she had. Good with the pre-fire. She's trying to come in and get the finish on that. They are trying to just hold her back. Gonna end up in a pinch, and both of them are gonna go down. But with the off angle, if you up on the hill, and that's where that angle is gonna be coming into play. It's absolutely huge. It stopped Sugar Esports from coming in with the hard-on finish, but they did get both of those at the time. Or no, they did not get finished. Sorry, they are both knocked. Now one of them's getting finished. Erangel with the need that went through. Don't know that it did any damage, though. Maybe just a little bit. They're still trying to get the pickup on that. Ooh, but this second one is potential. Shows exactly where she's at. Aisha with the potential possible finish right here. I don't think she realizes that they're all out there. They went ahead and died anyway, so that's not anything she needs to worry about any longer. Erangel is going to be staring up at the hill. Yixia trying to defend herself, gets one knock, but gets knocked herself. Again, those off angles, and that's why it's so important to have at least one team member off on an all angle, not to have everything out, not have all your eggs in one basket, per se. Good little coverage in here. Good little coverage in here. Lily Esports has got some insane overview. Bird's eye view, if you will. Bird's eye view. Remember, we don't have any shops or anything like that, so they're going to have to make do with what they have in there. There probably isn't much, and this is not very late into the game, so they may be as healed up as they're going to get. We can see what Tara, Nicole, Mandu, what they're all thinking, what they're all going to do. They're taking a look around. They are up on a hill. Pretty sure they realize that nobody else is out here. So Sugar Esports, they're down 2 members. They're just trying to stay alive. At this point, they're hoping to get out of this situation, maybe hoping for a potential third-party situation that will draw the attention of Lily Esports away from them. Maybe they can get out of there or just be completely forgotten. But they're probably just going to be trying for placement points if they get out of this situation. That's a big fat if. Like, they need a miracle right now. Don't know that that's going to happen. Nicole moving around, looking for a better angle to shoot from. Now they're off on the 2-2 split. They are literally surrounded. This is not looking good for Sugar Esports. Mandu's got the DBS in hand. We all know that DBS is king. All right. They are ready for this push. They have other business to attend to, apparently. And they are ready to move on. Oh! Erangel's with the knock. Said, no, you are not coming in my window. This is my window. No more meds, no more utilities, and we're down to almost 2 clips, and that's it in that AK. So this is going to be the push, though, the stand. Erangel's with the knock. Says, no, I don't think so. Again. We're down to a shotgun. Oh, and with the finish on Luna. We've got another player knocked, but is that what I hear? Is that the third party that is rolling in? This almost came. Did this come too late? I don't know yet. This is absolutely insane. We've got New Moon Esports who rolled up on the scene and said, I want a little bit of this action right now. Let's see what they're going to do with this. They could potentially wipe out the rest of 2 players if Sugar doesn't survive. But we're down to 1 player on Sugar. And with the knock on that, Princess. Lily Esports is having to turn their attention to New Moon at this point. Erangel looks like she could potentially just be chilling in the back corner. Maybe there's a way to sneak out of there. I don't know, but New Moon's got them covered on the back end. What a situation. Oh, there we go. All right, we've got 1 member taken down from Lily Esports. Era's still up. Mandu's getting the heal off. Tara's locked in a bathroom, it looks like. Uh-oh. New Moon pushed in. Doors open. Oh, with the knock, but Tara goes down in They get the finish. Vandu is trying to make the stand with the DBS. This is so impressive. 2 members of New Moon are down. It's a 2v1, but Vandu goes down to the DBS. We all know DBS is king. And look who is sitting in the back saying, I'll just chill right here. We've got Eras from Sugar Esports not making a peep. I don't blame her, dude. I don't blame her. Shh, be quiet, Eras. Maybe they forgot about you. It's potential and it's possible. They're looting back up. There was a lot of action here. They might not have any idea she's still here, you guys. They're gonna probably clear the building as they're doing right now. Oh, we've got one down. She's gonna get the finish on that. That's insane. She's got her shotgun out though. She's got her shotgun out and she's on fire. No. Heal, heal, girl, heal. Oh, she did. She got it off in time. She got it off in time. This is the last stand. She's absolutely a beast. Oh, and she goes down. But what a stand by Sugar Esports, lasting through the Lily push. Absolutely impressive work here. Gotta give him a big shout out for that one. New Moon walking away. That was the third party we were talking about, you guys. That was the third party. It came a little too late, but it did come. That was very exciting to watch. GG's to everybody involved. All right, we're on board now. I'm out of breath, you guys. Oof. That's exciting. I don't know how you guys do this. You ladies, you guys are all beasts. My hat's to all of you ladies. We're on board with Erangel Esports. They've got eyeballs on Phoenix Esports. We're taking shots. Impressive little stand here. Or, you know, we've got the M4, which is our standard weapon. It's very good for spray and praying. I don't know if anybody actually uses snipers around here. It'll be interesting to see. This is the big map, and this is the one you want to do it in. But Phoenix Esports picking up their team members and said, maybe not right now. I don't blame them for this. Looks like they're going to try and pull away from this. Oh, they need to get unchained from each other. That's a worst case scenario situation right there. But I think that this is a really good idea on their part. Let's push back, try to get away. We regroup, get healed up, loot up a little bit better, get, you know, undamaged gear, and maybe see them again on the back end. Absolutely a good decision on my part. At least that's what I think. Gonna bring the vehicle inside to hide it, keep it safe, but also when they're driving by, you know, they're not gonna see that. I mean, a lot of people are keen and they know what should be there and what shouldn't be there. All right, you can take a look at the map. We've got a lot of people outside of the map right now. There's gonna be a lot of movement on the way in. Looks like New Moon is in a fight with Biss Esports. That's Burn in Silence. Or not Biss Esports, I'm sorry, Burn in Silence. There is no esports on the end of that. Burn in Silence, lobbing utilities over there, trying to connect, but not hitting anything. Princess dodging, dipping and dodging right there. Ooh, did take a little bit of damage. Candy goes down. 15K, trying to get the driver, knocks the driver out, and that one gets finished. Looks like we've got 2 people left up with New Moon. They are at 2. Ooh! Got 1 player knocked right now. I don't know that they're gonna be able to get that pickup. Maybe if they do that, or maybe if they throw the nade down there and get this pickup really, really fast. But they are very highly aware that they did run somebody over. They know what's at stake here. Looks like they are going to be able to get the revive off. Pistario lobbing up the hill, trying to connect with something. It doesn't. Princess is going to have to try to get healed up just a little bit while 15K does and puts in work. Lobs the nade over there. Fish Rage transing with 15K. 15K takes a lot of damage. Princess is back up though, and full health as she can be. Providing good coverage there. This is an insane 2v2, and 15K goes down. Burn in Silence. 2 members still up. They are a 2-member squad. forward here with Dope Esports. They're in a fight. With Zona Roja. We've got one member of Dope Esports is down. We're gonna try and get the pick up. Everybody's being quiet for a moment. Everybody retreated. Oh, and just as I say it. We've got one member of Zona Roja, and then we've got Dope Esports, but right on the other side of that is Team Control, and Team Control is watching this all go down, just waiting for the opportunity to third party absolutely properly. They've got the potential to take down not one, but to finish another team as well. Zona Roja, J46 taking a ton of damage with those incoming nades. Trying to get the first aid off. Can't really jump down. We're not. Oh, no! Just as she gets the heals off, they just keep raining the nades in. Got healed back up again. Let's see if she can make a stand right here. They're very well aware that she is the last member standing on her team. They're not even really bothering to push in yet. Looks like Team Control is trying a little bit. They're inching in. Everybody's fighting. We've got two teams fighting over one person. I don't even know if the other teams are shooting at each other yet. Like, honestly. Everybody's focused on this one girl. And she's in there holding her own. This is a great overview. Angie throwing in another nade. Took a bunch of damage, though, doing that. So they can see her. They are out in the open when they do that. Tanny trying to lay down shots on Team Control. Team Control firing back. Said, I don't think so. Said, I don't think so. Each seem to be landing shots here and there. Everybody's getting some damage in, but nobody is going down. Both Dope Esports and Team Control have all of their members up. And we're jumping on board right now with Duriznito. Man, I am so sorry, you guys. I love you guys. Duriznito Gaming, who is staring down at Lunox Gaming. Let me know if I'm saying that wrong. Nice little toss down. That would be the underhand toss. And the underhand toss again. Oh no, did she let herself there on fire a little bit? I think she got herself just a little bit on fire. That's some good verticality that they've got. They're able to actually stare right down onto Lunox Gaming. But they don't exactly have the overreach, so they can't just like stare right down and shoot. Oh, we are going to be able to get the pickup though. Duriznito Gaming, they need that. They may have the verticality control here, but PUBG Mobile and physics aren't exactly what you think they can. You can climb up these hills as we are seeing. Syrup goes down. TE2 is going to try to get the heal or going to get the pickup on that. Madness desperately wants to climb that hill. Has to find a little bit better of a way. It is not impossible, though. It can be done. Is out of utility, so unfortunately doesn't have the ability to just lob a nade up there, or else I guarantee that's what Madness would be doing. So they're relegated to using the UMP and trying to take shots off in that situation. Madness said, I'm just going to try to come up this way. And also, if you guys noticed, the blue zone is incoming. They are fighting right on the edge of it, so they're not going to have to go far. But they might have to shift this fight just a little bit before they're done with each other. We'll see what happens. Madness is trying to make the last stand for her team. We're back on with Team Control, who has been pushing in. Oh, and they are getting third party. It looks like that third party might be from Ixia. Dope Esports, Tanny with the overlook. Great shots, but she's also taking shots from across the middle. Oh, and Tanny goes down. Tanny goes down. Team Control, they're going to have to get their team member. They've got two team members down right now. Try to get them back up. as Golden Pirate Ixia is laying down the shots across the street. The gatekeeping at this sense because they are in the blue, or they are in the news circle. And this team is currently not. Four Kings region, hopping on board with them, who is staring down at Run Nation. We've got nice coverage right here. Minith is unfortunately behind a burning vehicle with one. I was gonna say she's one tap, but she did get the heal off and is potentially in a fight right now. They're trading shots at each other and ooh, they just barely. Minith was, she had an uphill battle right there, you guys. She had an uphill battle. She had to get that heal off. Her vehicle was smoking. It was just a bad situation all the way around. Four Kings right now. They're going to try and get their third member picked back up while we've got Silent. Oh, and we're on board with Biss Rage, who is the last standing member of their team. And they have activated bush mode. Go lay in the bush. I promise it works. Kinda. It's not as good as we want it to be, but it is potential. Biss Rage is going to be going for placement points at this point. You know, at this point, she's going for placement points. Unless she can steal a kill. Maybe she can steal one in there. But we got a lot of teams left. We still got 8 teams here. Angel Esports is looking down at Silence. Mel said I would like some of that. They're third partying it in, who the other team is fighting it out with Run Nation. Silence got good house control right now. It's nice to have a house. We haven't seen very many fights, you know, not since the beginning, in any sort of house. This Ray said, I am not ready to go home yet. Scotty goes down to the nade. Looks like we're going to try to get the pickup there. Four Kings region. Getting the revive there. They are down only one player. 14 elims. Four Kings region. Trading nades. Just trying to get out and reposition themselves. They're taking a fight with Silent right now. Everybody is starting to converge into this little itty bitty circle. Everybody needs to get in, and not very many people are in it. So they're going to have to continue to push in. You can see Angels has the great overhead view. It's like shooting fish in a barrel up there. Kind of a big barrel, though, right now. Needs to be a little bit smaller of a barrel. Stealth mode. Bush mode activated. You know, did you wish that worked in this game? That would be great. That's what we need, you guys. We need a push for a bush outfit. That'd be great. All right. We've got Somani. She's moving in. Cannot afford to take any damage. Bullets are doing enough damage around here, guys. You can't let the blue zone do any of that. We've got team control up on the hill. Four Kings region, though. They're moving into the same space. It's a little bit occupied right now. They're going to have to fight it out. There is not much room left in that house. They can stay inside the window, but, like, not for long. So Money was trying to get back in, gets knocked, trying to go through the window. Nems is going to throw the smoke out there so that she can get her back up. It's a good idea. Good idea. Team Control is doing just that. They are controlling the situation right now. Going up against Angels. Angels has one man down, so it's a 4v3 for this little itty bitty area. Scotty with the great overview on top. She's gonna lob that nade right over there. Goes off too early though. Needed it to come down just a little bit sooner. Gets the knock onto Mary. No heal, or does have heals, but really doesn't have time to be healing up. They've got a really good spread out here. Overviewing onto Team Control. Team Control has 2 people down. Oh, I thought she was going to take time to heal, but she said, nope, just kidding. And she loves the molly. They know that they've got people down out there, so they're going to try and get that finish. Looks like Eliza is going to get the pickup, though. Is going to get the pickup. Scatty took that time to get healed up, which she needed to do. Oh, and Nems goes down. Simone is going to have an uphill battle at this point. Quite literally, she has to come up over this hill, and it isn't going to happen. Oh, and Team Control goes to the dub. That's absolutely insane. That was such a crazy fight, you guys. Miramar is always so exciting to watch. But at the very end, Team Control comes out on top. Give us just a moment. They're going to be calculating the scores. Think this one went a little bit better than the last one. We're getting it figured out. We'll see you guys back here in just a moment. And they're up, you guys. The match rankings are up. That was match rankings. Remind you, this is match rankings, not total rankings, match rankings. Team Control coming in first place with 1 elim, total of 11 points. Angels Esports was duking it out, dude, but they ended up getting second place. That's 7 points. Silence, though. Silence. 11 elims, you guys. 11 elims for a total of 16 points. 4 Kings Regen Fem with 4 points. Golden Firing Ixia. Do you guys mind if I just say Ixia? Because I like saying the Ixia part. With 6 points. Phoenix Esports with 4, Lennox Gaming with 1, Burn in Silence with 7 points. Dresnito Gaming with 2, Run Nation Esports with 0, Dupe Esports Fem 4, Zona Roja Esports with 1, New Moon, you guys, 10 elims. Sugar Esports with 7, and Lily Esports with 6. That was a really impressive game, you guys. Lots of action, lots of fun. Big shout out to all these ladies. I am so happy and so in awe to be doing this. You guys are like literally my heroes. I wish I could play like you guys. You guys are all amazing. I love you ladies. We're gonna keep it going here. We're gonna have a lot more fun. Anything can go. The total points will be up here in 2 seconds. Hang out. And there we are, overall rankings. New Moon Esports out on top with 26 points. Silence also has 26 points in second place, but New Moon has 1 more elim plus the chicken dinner. So they are not ahead by that far. They are in first place with those points are the exact same. Team Control coming in third place with 21 points. Angels Esports with 18. Sugar Esports 15. Lily Esports with 13. Burn in Silence also has 13. Ixia with 11 points. I'm sure I'll see that second page here any second. But as you guys can see, this is anybody's game. These points, especially on top, you guys are only separated by a few here. So as we continue to play these games, the number of elims are going to count, the chicken dinners are going to count, the placement's going to count. It's about to get exciting. And there we go. 4 Kings region ranking out number 9 with the second page, 10 points. Dope Esports Fem at 8. Duraznito, I'm just going to keep saying it. I get better every single time. Duraznito Gaming has 0 with 0. Phoenix Esports 4. Lennox Gaming in 13th. Zona Roja 14 and running it out. That's hilarious. I read Run Nation Esports and said running it out. Tell me where my brain was at. Run Nation Esports rounding it out in 15th place. We're getting everybody loaded up into the next match. Right now is a good time to use the bathroom if you got to. Otherwise, you're not going to have a chance to. So I say go right now. Right now. Go do it right now. See you guys in 2. Mr. Flip in the chat said, thanks for casting. Or is he talking to me? I don't know. But you guys, if you don't know, this is my literal... Listen, I have casted... I'm gonna come full cam for that one. Look. With cam. So you guys know what I'm saying. I have casted the finals. But I've always ever done it with like other people. Like the main casters are right there. And then I'm Bella, and I come in. This is the very first, like my literal very first time having to do play-by-play. So I apologize if I trip over my words, if it sounds a little crazy. I am doing my absolute best. I'm a little scared to death right now, not gonna lie. Good thing I'm not wearing a blood pressure monitor or, heart rate monitor. But I'm having an absolute blast. I'm getting into a groove, and I just couldn't be more happy to be involved. I love esports. I love the fact that the ladies are continuing to get elevated up, and here we are. We're casting it the entire series, not just the finals, and I expect it to go and just continue to go up from here. So thank you guys so much for hanging out with me and for bearing with me and for having a good time with me. I love you guys. We'll get started here in 2 seconds. You couldn't hear that, but I said I'm gonna turn my cam off now. Okay, bye. No, I know that, but it gave me a chance to. All right, we are back with our third map. It is Sanhok. I love this joint. I'm a paradise kind of girl. I've never been a boot camper. Always gone paradise. But looks like the plane path is going to go literally right over boot camp. So I'm excited to see where everybody jumps out at here. We've got a lot of opportunity. Not a very big map. It's a tiny joint. Lots of opportunities. Probably everybody will have somewhere to go. I know that with the guys, there's always this big fight that goes down in the ruins. I don't know what it is about ruins and Sanhok and Titan series, but there's always insaneness going on there. So I have no idea if it's going to look like that for the ladies. Looks like we have got a few teams though. Looks like, I don't know. It looks like they're all kind of spreading out. Is anybody even going to, we have no contesting going on? Potentially? No contesting. Zona Roja looks like they might be making a play for Paradise, and Burn in Silence is already there. So I don't know if that is going to be the play or not. We'll have to see how this continues to shake out as they land. But we are on board right now with Team Control. Team Control is down on a 2-2 split, it looks like, by Camp Charlie and Bantai. Yeah, everybody looks pretty spread out here. I don't think that Zona Roja is going to go to Paradise. Burn in Silence absolutely has that joint on lockdown. Like, they've already been there for 3 days, and they're laying out by the pool. They've been there. They're not going. So that's their place right now. They're going to have to find somewhere else to go. Good news is there's a lot of little places. Nobody went to Mong Nai, I see. And let me tell you, as somebody who played this map a ton, there's always an 8x scope in Mong Nai, and I love it. That was my second favorite place to drop. So we're going to be having a quiet start. Well, as quiet as we possibly can, but the most quiet start that we've had to the Titan series today thus far, i.e. nobody's actually landing on top of each other. But oh man, look at that circle as it comes in. Sketch, super sketch. I don't know if you guys caught that, but that is a northwest circle and half of it is in the water. So I don't know if that's foreshadowing. It could potentially get super ugly from here on out. I don't know if it's going to stay that way. Does that on Vikendi too, but it's not the first time. It's not the first time it's happened here on Sanhok, and it's definitely not going to be the last time. We're on board. We're kind of switching it around, checking out different teams, seeing what they're seeing, looking through their eyes. Zona Roja, they're running through the field. They're enjoying the weather. Ooh, are they taking any shots though? No, I don't think so. All right. Everybody's out having a good time. They're just trying to get looted up. It's maybe the first time that everybody's had the opportunity to get looted up. They do see down the street another team though. It is Run Nation Esports. They are aware that they are there. I don't know that Run Nation Esports is aware of them though. So they look like they're just, you know, in loot heaven. My favorite part of the game. I love shopping. I call it shopping. Looting is shopping in my brain. These are the ladies though, so I feel like they'll appreciate that. They're over here by Quarry. Interesting. I gotta love to see it. So we have so I'm looking at the map on the overhead. We've got, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 teams that are in zone right now as it stands. Well, the circle as it stands. And, oh, I thought my screen was frozen for a second. I was like, wait, but it is not. That leaves a lot of teams that are going to have to start pushing into the zone. Looks like Angels Esports got themselves a nice ride. They're going to be taking a trip over that direction, trying to move in. They're going to come up on the bridge. Now, there are a couple of teams that are going to be just over this bridge. Silent and Sugar Esports. Silence and Sugar Esports are on the other side of that bridge. We're on board here with Sugar Esports right now. So they are running through the field. Just need to be aware. It is not a big map, you guys. It is not a big map. You can actually see there in the distance. You can see Silent on the screen, see their little indicators. So that goes to show you how close they actually are to each other. Aisha's only got an S12K, but I do hear that that is the shotgun of choice. Even over the DBS, at least in esports world. I don't know if that's true or not, but that's what I've noticed, is that they go for the S12K over the DBS when given the choice. Need to heal up, or not heal up, I'm sorry. They need to get looted up, though. I mean, as you can see here, Miel's only got 1 nade. Or on here with Sassy, only 1 smoke. Not very many utilities. And we all know that utilities are huge when it comes to these fights and being able to maneuver about. So they need to take some time, get looted up, find some extra stuff because they're gonna need it. But Nito Gaming looks like they got themselves into a fight. Oh my, and it's with Zona Roja. They did get caught out into the street. Oh, that's unfortunate. That's unfortunate for them. Two of their teammates have already gone down. So just like that, Zona Roja is a 2-man team now, and they are also split up. That's a 1-1 split, I guess, technically. 20K, though, taking shots and landing impressively with that M249, single tapping it. They're going to get the pickup, though. Oh, they're aware, though. They zeroed in on which window she was shooting from. They're absolutely aware now. J46 is just trying to get eyeballs, trying to get some kind of line of sight to see if there's anything that she can do to kind of help out in this situation. But their whole strategy has now changed. They're going to be going into survival mode at this point. They're going to want to try and stick it out and last as long as they humanly can. But part of that is just getting close to each other. It's much easier to fight together than it is, you know, as a team than it is solo. There's Nito Gaming pushing up. 2 of them are going to, or 3 of them are going to roll up in the vehicle as 20K is starting to roll up to J46 as well. So they're going to team back up, see if they can't probably, you know, if it were me, I'm sure they're going to try and dip. They need to try and dip at this point. There's Nito Gaming said, I don't think so, though. They are on the hunt. They smell blood in the water. We're on board with Team Control, who is rocking a pony. We all know that's not going very fast. Can you run next to that thing and go faster? I'm just curious. I've got questions. But that is a vehicle you're only going to find here on Sanhok. It's good for going through this terrain, but it is going to be able to allow them to move through the terrain, pack up all their teammates, and get to a few places that they need to be. Jumping on with 4 Kings Regen Fem, who are running through the field. Well, at least a couple of them are. But they are staring across the street at Silence. Oh. And they are very aware. I love the spidey senses going off. Now, I don't know if they actually saw them or if that's just good intuition to look up there. But good call outs. There is definitely somebody up there. So if I were you, I'd keep looking up there. All right. We've got, let's see, what are they doing? 4 King is just eyeballing the place. They're trying to hold it down. They know Silence is across the street. I love that they're going to, you know, they're holding angles. They're not going to do too much. We see we've got 3 nades, 1 molly, and 1 stun. I would like to see people use more stuns. Lunox Gaming, they can hear those shots in the distance. And they're getting shot at. I hope they know a good body guy. Those cars are expensive. Super impressed by Phoebe chilling out here on the hood. That would never work for me, ever. Somehow she's making it work. She's staying alive. They are getting out of here. And they're going to retreat to somewhere safer. Oh, no. Yeah, it's a good call. Jump off right there. Impressive work by these ladies. Repositioning themselves. There's no sense in taking a fight if you're not ready to do that. Plus, if you don't have your whole team with you. So, good call outs on them. That's forward thinking. Back on board with 4 Kings Regen, who are inching ever closer to Silence. Both teams, it's like a little chessboard. One player moves a little bit closer. Another player moves closer. Before you know it, everybody's on top of each other. Sassy starting the fight, taking the first shots here technically with the mollies, but is getting shot with the off angle. Gotta love it when they have the off angle on that. Throws the molly in, didn't get hit by any of those shots. Gets the knock, absolutely gets the knock, lands her shots, and is maybe gonna go, oh, is going for the finish. Don't think she's aware that they are right there behind the rock. But that's okay because their other teammate is. Nem's taking shots outside of the rock. Another crazy thing about these houses is that they're tall. So they can shoot underneath them. Not necessarily this one, but a lot of houses here in Sanhok. So that's something they've got to be aware of. The lines of sight are super important. Sassy is praying that they're going to be able to get out there. Nems is going to try it. Underhand tosses with the smoke. She needs to be able to get out there and get the revive, but they are aware. Roblox is going to try to come in. Woo! With the nade. This nade lands. We might have problems. Did not, though. Wait, did not land. Correct? Throwing another Kobe up there, though. I didn't get to see it. I love that Quack is looking at something else out there. Good eyes on that one, though, making sure that, you know, there's other stuff going on. You got to keep your head on a swivel around here. If you get too tunnel focused, you're never going to see that third party raptoring in. And that is exactly what's happening. Four Kings Regen is aware that Dope is out here. Yeah, it's Dope. Wait. Yeah. I think it's Dope. Is out here in the water, just eyeballing potentially for a third party situation. So good head on a swivel situation there. Silence is backing off right now. They are maneuvering away. There's Nito Gaming taking shots into the water. We've got a Run Nation player out there that is super, super low. Zaza is swimming for it. Oh, gets one and the connect. Takes down Van. All right, we've got Dope Angie, who's got the DBS in hand. She knows Quack's up here. Quack with the Molly incoming said, I don't think so, but that's all right. Angie's got the nade. She tried to get it out, pulled out the DBS instead, but somebody else takes Quack down. Another Dope Esports player got 2v1 in that situation. Quack, you knew they were there. I give it to you, Quack. The other team members are out for a leisurely stroll right now. I love it. I love it. On board with New Moon. Got some of our players inside, some of our players outside. Gives them good eyeballs. They are aware, question mark, that Dope is out there? We didn't stop and take a look for very long, so I don't know that New Moon actually knows that Dope is there. Run Nation is out here running around on a boat. I love it. They're gonna need to get in the circle though. Yeah. Let's maneuver that back in the zone. You're scaring me, ladies. I love you. There we go. I don't want them to take any more damage if they have to. They've crossed into the zone. I don't know if you guys know, but that zone, a little bit more on land, but we do have a little bit out here on the water. Now, I don't know about the maneuverability climbing up these cliffs. I'm sure there's a way. They must know about it. Run Nation, those two ladies right there know the way. So somewhere in the midst of all this cliffage, there's a path. Got a couple of Dope members, or at least one Dope member who's out here still swimming. It's two. Two Dope members are swimming. Two Dope members are up above the water. And everybody's trying to get into positions. I'd love to see where Sparkle comes up. I'm going to take notes. I mean, these cliffs look so steep, you guys. Yeah, look, I mean, it's hard. Like, there you go. There you go. I don't know that there's a way. I don't know that there's a way. If they do, we'll keep an eyeball on them because I am dead curious. Angie knows, though. I think Angie's waiting for them to come up and peek, but they're still at the bottom. So, not happening right now in the moment. Got shots off there in the distance. Everybody's got minimal utilities here, though, you guys. Look, we've got no utilities. 2 first aids. That's it. That's it. This being such a small map, people don't have time to loot. Oh my God, that truck's on fire. Oh man. Golden Fire Ixia, that was almost a lost cause right there. Came in and was not able to do anything with that. The vehicle was on fire. Everybody was on the roof shooting down. That was going to be a lose-lose situation. But the rest of team Golden Fire did get able, or Ixia, I'm just going to say Golden Ixia, was able to get into the houses. We're on board right now with Bistario who is taking a good long look across the street. I'm going to call it across the street. That's over at Ha Tin. We've got Lily Esports over there. Plus, we've got a Zona Roja. They've got 2 members over there out by the water. Plus, you've got Duraznito Gaming. Or no, yes. And they've got 4 members over there. New Moon Esports Princess hiding behind that burnt out pony. Team Control is in one of those little lulls. So it's 2 really, really high cliffs, the little valley in between. It's actually a good run through and a good way to gatekeep people. What did I even just say there? I confused a few words. I think I just made them all up. Gatekeep people. We've got teams that are still trying to move. Well, I don't think so now, actually. Everybody has officially made it into the zone in one way or another. Team Control has Angels Esports in the area, but they are pretty spread out. They are not, as you can see right now, we've got 1 on this hill, 1 on the other hill. And if you were to look at all 4 team members from the top-down map view, they all look like that. So if one gets in trouble, they're going to have an issue potentially protecting each other. Or they can have lines of sight on everything, and it's the greatest play ever. I'm going to have to wait and see, though. We've got Sparkle Hill from Run Nation, who is going to have to start getting into the zone. It's going to be an issue here. Esports blue zones are nothing to mess with. I think everybody knows that. I've learned that the hard way just from playing in a custom room with these rules in it. All right, Sparkle taking a shot. Is aware, I think, of Four Kings region over across the way. Is just trying to stay safe. They're not aware that nobody else is coming in, though. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to move inside. We're on board with Burn in Silence, who has a few utilities. I really am not loving the minimal utilities I'm seeing I'm not seeing anybody that's like 5 and 6 stacks deep. You know what I mean? Like 5 nades here, 6 smokes there. Like everybody needs that. This is the most I've seen right here, Bisque Rival. So it is going to come down to gunfights at the end of the day. They're going to have a little bit of utility usage, but the majority of these fights are going to straight up come down to gunplay. Which means they're going to need to be accurate and they're going to need to hit their marks, whether they're defending or pushing. There is Nito Gaming pushing in to Ha Tin with Lily Esports. We've got 1 member down, 2 members down, 2 members down from DG as well. Tara taking shots, and ooh, a nade connects, so that interrupts everything. Was gonna go for the finish right there. Nicole with the off-angle shots. Tara goes down from another nade that comes in, so they are using those utilities as best that they can. Mandu takes 1 down as well. They've still got 1 member down and 1 member, well, 1 member knocked and 1 member completely down. On board with New Moon Esports, who is in it with Burn in Silence right now. Burn in Silence has a member down, and they get finished. Candy gets the finish on them with that DBS, but gets taken down. Did not. If she'd come out and look to her right, maybe things could have gone differently, but New Moon was sitting there right to the right, ready for her to come out that window. Now we've got 15K, who is going to get the pickup on Princess, trying to avoid that nade. That nade does nothing. What? Oh, man! She couldn't decide what she was trying to stick that. Waited till the very last second before she pulled up, and it just wasn't enough. It wasn't enough. Absolutely impressive stuff there. Bisario gonna go ahead and loot them up, pick up as much as they can. We've got Four Kings Regen with their last member up, who at this point should probably be going for placement points. Unless you could poach a kill here or there. Nothing wrong with that. Member of Silence going down. Too dope. And finished. The knock and the finish. Silence down to 2 team members now. Dope with all 4 of their members up. 3 elims on the day. They're moving in to fake regen, or to 4 Kings regen, fake regen. I said I read their name, fake. And Sugar gets the finish onto team control there in the kill feed. Team control with a little bit of gatekeeping from that member of Sugar. Trying to get the knock. There are 2 members down from team control right now. It's going to be all up to Luna. Luna is she's going to go and try for the pickup. Nicole actually got healed up out there. She's in the blue zone, so she's going to have to move into it. She doesn't have a choice. It's going to be a situation. She whips out the molly. She's trying to light everybody on fire. Luna with the connect. Nicole also connecting. They're taking a break for just a moment. She's going to come out. Nicole with the hit. And with, oh my God! That's insane, bro! Sugar Esports, Nicole! She's insane, bro! Nice job! Nice job! Holy! What a way! And she had to come in from the blue zone. I'm so impressed. Can she teach me how to play this game? I love it. I love it. So impressive. All right, we're on board here with Angels Esports. Marley, I love your name. She got a little bit of overview. Scotty's going to be joining at the top of the hills. You guys can see these hills are steep out here. Takes a little bit. You can't run these at full speed either. It's like slow running up here, especially when you get to this really steep part. And the zone is circling up on top of these mountains. So verticality is going to start playing a role here. Whoever's got the top-down view, like I said earlier, it's going to be like shooting fish in a barrel for some of these people. Phoenix Esports in it with Dope Esport, or with Dope. Ooh! Phoenix with the takedown. DBS takedown. We've got still quite a few teams. Zone circling up just a little bit. Lunox is looking up the hill, is very aware, but you guys can see from that POV how tall that is. You guys play this game, you know what it looks like. Lunox is getting shot from across the street. They're all about to have an issue. Madness needs to take care of herself before she can pick up her teammate. They're going to have to try to get into the zone, avoid all the shots, not only from across the street, Phoenix, but from people above them. And Madness is continuing to get shot. That is going to be an unfortunate situation. They are just pinned down in this house right now. Angels with the top-down POV. Madness getting shot. Blair with the heal at the last second. But Angels is on a 2-2 split. So not only do they have the across the street, but they've got the top-down view as well. Plus, we've got Phoenix in there who needs to get into the zone. Oh, it's unfortunate. Madness. And then Blair with the last stand. Madness is going to go down. Blair is trying everything she can to get out of the situation. It's going to be a Hail Mary, 100%. She's got Phoenix staring down at her. Angel staring down from the other way. The blue zone is here. And she's going to start running out of meds in just a moment. Let's see what happens. In the meantime, Bistario and Phoenix Esports seem to be going at it. And Blair is going to take advantage of that situation, using that as an opportunity to get in. She is running out of trees, though. She is staring at a wide open field. So she is going to have to be able to get in there unnoticed. And as you can see with this top-down POV from Bisoren, that is not going to be an easy situation. That is literally like shooting fish in a barrel for Bisoren, except we're shooting with nades here. Absolutely impressive. Just a little bit to the right is where your mark is. Oh, somebody else takes her down. That was Miel who took down the other member there. And it's going to come down to Angels and Bis. It's a 3v2 right now with Angels in the top-down view. Oh, I'm sorry. It's a 4. Is that 4? Looks like 4. I mean, now Bisoren is in a house. I mean, that is a saving grace. It's not a house. What is that? That's a sniper shack. Sniper tower. Doesn't provide much. Oh, that nade hurt. Miel needs to be careful, you guys, because one bad trip, seriously, one fall over those things and you fall to your death around here. This is not This is not one of those no fall damage games, unfortunately. And they are both at half health. Soren, Bistario staring up at Scotty and Miel. What is going to happen? Be interesting to see. I don't think anybody even has enough really for a heal off. I mean, Marley's got 2 health or 2 first aids, and that's about it. And a level 1 helmet. That is not ideal in an end zone situation by any stretch of the imagination. But at least she has the highest advantage point. So the odds are in her favor. Yeah, there you go. That's a great POV. So you can see how high up the hill they are. There is really, oh man, this is a literal uphill battle for Burn in Silence. Like in the very literal sense, an uphill battle for Burn in Silence. Angels Esports has all of the advantage right here, but that doesn't mean Bisorin gets knocked. That doesn't mean that anything can't happen. This is going to be all up to Bisario, who is going to have to try to make something work here. Scotty with the jump down and the takedown. No, Bisario said not yet. I'm not ready to go home yet. With the second takedown. Holy, this is about to be insane. Oh, man, that's absolutely insane. It was a close one, but Angels Esports came out on top. Verticality is really what helped them out in that situation. It was an uphill battle for Burn in Silence. GG's, ladies. What an ending. We will get the scores all put together. The team is going to be working on that, and we'll be back here in just a moment. Hang tight. All right, you guys, match rankings are up. Angels Esports out on top with the chicken dinner, total of 11 points. Burn in Silence coming in 12th. They had 6 elims, which was super, super impressive. Rounding out 3rd through 8th, Phoenix Esports, Lunox? Is it Lunox? I think it's Lunox. Lunox Esports, Sugar Esports, Lily Esports, Golden Fire Ixia, Dope Esports Fem, and then 9th through 15th, Zona Roja Esports, Silence, Team Control, Four Kings Regen Fem, New Moon Esports, Run Nation Esports, and Duraznito Gaming. Big shout out New Moon Esports with 10 elims, Silence with 11 elims. Very impressive on the day, ladies. Super impressive. We're going to get the total match rankings put together, and they will get those up here momentarily. All right, you guys, overall rankings are out. That's Angels Esports in first place with 37 points. New Moon Esports in second place with 29, but Burn in Silence also in third place with an additional 29 points. Silence coming in fourth place, only separated by 1 point at 28. Fifth is Sugar Esports with 22 points. Team Control only 1 point away in sixth place with 21 points. Lily Esports at 19 and Dope Esports Fem 8th place, 15 points. You can see that is not a lot of difference there. Few eliminations here and there can move a team up or down. They are very, very close. Ranking 9th through 15th, we've got Phoenix Esports with 12, Golden Ixia at 12, Four Kings Regen Fem, Lunox, I say Lunox every time, Lunox Esports, Duraznito Gaming, Zona Roja Esports, and Run Nation Esports finishing out the overall ranking. Ladies are getting loaded up into the 4th and final match of the evening. We'll be back in just a moment. All right, we are jumping back with our final game of the evening. We are back here in Erangel, and it is a southwest map from Stalber all the way down to Primorsk. Be curious to see what kind of drops everybody hits. See if we have the same situation go down at apartments as we did the last time. Only time will tell. Personally, I'm a big military fan. I don't know how popular that is for other people or in the esports realm. But military is my personal favorite place to drop. Got a lot of teams out already, though, so we'll be curious to see here. Again, could be some early in-game fighting. I was shocked that we didn't have much of that on our last map, considering Sanhok is as tiny as it actually is. Looks like we've got some teams going up towards Severny, even some teams going to Stalber, Yasnaya. Quite a few teams dropping out at that midpoint. Don't see anybody right now. Maybe. Four Kings region looks like they could be. They went to school apartments, and Sugar Esports went to Rozhok. So I don't think that we're going to run into the same situation that we did the last time. We're just going to be on board with everybody as they loot up, get geared up. No fighting right now. Again, yeah, I don't think anybody actually dropped. Oh. Am I lying? Am I lying? I might be making stuff up. And just like that, I'm wrong. Looks like we actually do have some in-game fighting going on. Is this in apartments again? Oh, all right. This is obviously a place to be. Four Kings region. They're ready to throw down. They are absolutely ready to throw down. And it is. It's with Lily again. Oh, yeah. Their colors are similar. It was harder to see on the map. Okay. Well, looks like we're going to have another round here. Round two. Ding, ding. All right. And though I don't think it was the same teams, but it was definitely Lily for sure. So Lily Esports here. They're going to be controlling some of the apartments. Four Kings region as well. But Four Kings region also has somebody on an offshoot across the street, although they were getting in a vehicle and they're coming to join their teammates because it's just going to have to be that kind of fight, you guys. Everybody, all hands on deck. Everybody needs to get looted up. We're looking at Roblox, who doesn't even have a helmet yet. Quack has nothing, like literally, other than a gun. And Lily, I hear a horse. There's a horse already in play, and they are already throwing nades out. So everybody's just going to have to fight with whatever they found laying around. We're going to have to see how this one goes. A couple of people on Lily's team are already a little knocked up, a little hurt. And Key's coming in with the push here onto this apartment, kind of just maneuvering themselves, getting closer and closer to the main two. I mean the main two on the backside. Inching ever closer. And Key looking for a POV. Here we go. Here we go. This is what I like to see. So we've got 3 in this one building. One Four Kings member is off on an offshoot. And then the other team with Lily, they're on a 2-2 split in each building. It's not really much of a split, but it is there. Tara with the nade, cooking it. Oh, Quack. And just like that, Quack's health goes down less than half. So I would consider that successful. Oh, and Mandu goes down. Mandu peeped her head out just a little too much. Nicole looking to provide some coverage, but didn't really find anything. Kunia has maybe an angle, but nothing just yet. Vanilla is looking for something. Everybody is trying to figure out where is the best place to be. Where can they help out? And right now they are trying to get situated and still live at the same time. Mandu's health is not great. We're going to have to get healed up on that. Quack didn't make it, though. Quack didn't make it. And just like that, Four Kings Regen is down to 3 members. Everybody's taking inventory of what's going on. Now that you've got a member that's down again, you guys, they're just not fighting with very much stuff. So I guess it's whoever found the best stuff is potentially the person that that's going to do it. But Tara really, really likes this POV, likes this position, wants to see if there's anything else that she can maybe get done. Mandu running around. I mean, you guys, there's a a flame thing right there. Some gas can. I mean, heck, throw their gas can out there. Cunha taking shots from the top over there. Remember, Vanilla's over in that offshoot. So Vanilla, no. Vanilla is trying to provide offhand coverage. She was in the other building, but now she's in this one as well. This seems like a fight that nobody's going to be able to back away from, unfortunately. Like, some teams not making it out of here. Mandu using that new gun, the new smoke gun that just came in this past season. First time I've ever actually seen it. Ooh, Lily with a sneak around. She could potentially rap to these guys. Cunha with a knock and a finish. But Cunha gets taken down with the drop down. Then Nicole drops down onto her. This is insane. Cunha with the knock, and they've got one person down. She's going to get the revive, though. Is she going to get the revive? She is. Roblox is hold up. I guess technically that's not hold up if you're sitting on the outside. Last member standing. Is it right? We're going home. That's it. I mean, we're going to fight it out. Oh, with the DBS to the face and the confirmation. That's one down. That's one down. Can she do it again? That's the question. She has no helmet, mind you. Absolutely no helmet and a level 1 vest. So if she does, she's going to be absolutely insane. With the jump shot through the window, trying to land anything. They are just taking shots as she runs through. Oh my gosh, this is about to get insane, you guys. They're trying to hold her back. She got a DBS and a dream. Oh, and she gets taken down. It was a 2v1, but she put up one heck of a fight, you guys. One heck of a fight. And just like that, 4 Kings Regen is going home on the day. Lily Esports, they made it out, but they've only made it out with 2 team members. So everybody lost a little bit of something there. Jumping on board with Run Nation Esports, who is driving around the map, taking in the sights. Looks like they might be headed on their way. Are they headed toward Yasnaya? It looks like they're potentially headed toward Yasnaya. Titanseriesgg Gaming happens to be hanging out up there. So we'll see if these 2 teams run into each other at all, or if they're just going to bypass them altogether. If they continue to drive past Yaz, we've got a couple of teams that are chilling out. We've got one team chilling at Stalbert and another one that's just about the halfway point up there. So looks like they are going to drive out and around Yasnaya. But if they're headed up to Stalbert, I got another thing coming, because there is already a team. Phoenix Esports is just chilling up there. To their immediate left, that they are completely unaware of, is New Moon Esports. They are not very, very far. And if they do get up to Yasnaya and they start taking shots with Phoenix, I guarantee New Moon is going to be able to hear that. They are that close. All right, we're on board with Sugar Esports, who is also just outside of Yasnaya. They are right by the bridge, and it looks like they have Lunox Gaming that is potentially going to come across the street from them. Jumping on board right now with Dope, who is flying in an invisible car. Gotta love that. It's a beautiful sight. What kind of skin is that? I want that skin. Dope Esports trying to get looted up. Quite a few teams in the area. They're looking right in the right direction. Whether they know they're there or not, I'm not sure. But they are dead set looking in the exact right connection or direction. Lunox Esports Blair driving through with an insanely awesome skin that I don't have, and I really like it. Lunox taking some shots from Sugar Esports. Madness is slightly pinned up behind this rock, and their vehicles are taking damage. That's never anything you want, unless you're intentionally trying to use it for coverage. Unfortunately, that's all they're going to be able to do. Trying to get the pickup on Hope. Not sure if they're going to be able to do that. Plus, they made it into the push, but they got the knock before that. Hope goes down. As does Madness. Eros takes Madness out as well. Sugar Esports gonna get looted up. Take a look at all of their spoils. See if there's anything good they can get in there. 20K from Zona Rojas taking shots onto Sugar as they drive through. They're posted up at the gas station right now. I think those are a little bit more than warning shots. These are do not come down to my gas station or I will kill you shots. Or was that not the gas station? I thought it was a gas station. Oh, that was. They're split. They're on a 2-2 split. There you go. That cut so fast. I wasn't even aware of that. Sugar's thinking about it, though. They have to decide whether they want to stay and fight this or whether they want to go. Sweetie backing up with 2 of her other team members, but looks like they're in pursuit. Potentially? Question mark? All right, they pulled back from that. They are passing one other team member, or some silent members. Now we're on board with Silent Sassy. And as you can see there in the background, there they go. Silence, again, are trying, I'm trying to decide whether they are giving chase or they're all just driving in the same general direction. Seems like we're giving chase from afar at this point. But they've got to be careful because they've got Dope Esports right over this hill at this compound. And they are potentially 2 seconds from finding that out if Dope decides to take any shots onto them. So far, has not happened. But there we go. Dope Esports has said no thank you. We are now on board with Duraznito Gaming. They're posted up in Yasnaya, but there are quite... hello. But there are quite a few teams that are actually passing through the outer skirts of Yasnaya as well. So anything goes. Anything can go there. On board with Dope Esports, who is going to take shots down onto Sassy. Sassy's going to keep on driving. Doesn't look like they sustained any damage whatsoever. They're definitely not coming back. That's for sure. Canny as well, taking shots, taking a look. And said, I don't think so. Do we have any other teams that are out? We have a few teams that are actually not in the circle. So Team Control, Burn in Silence, Angels Esports, and Sugar Esports all need to be moving into the zone at this point. Okay, everybody's... There we go. That's the zone I'm talking about right there. New Moon Esports has got a nice little area, but oh man, this is quickly going to become a congested area. If you look at that map, they quite literally have a team all the way around them. Like, it doesn't matter in which direction, there is somebody. So they're going to be talking to somebody very soon. Who it is remains to be seen. Angels Esports is on the move right now. Moving into the zone. Looks like nobody actually officially went into Stalber. Phoenix Esports is still holding that one down. Team Control driving up into the area. Looks like they are potentially going to run right into Burn in Silence, though. Shots fired from Burn in Silence onto Team Control. Eliza with an amazing off-angle shot. She just doesn't have anything to connect on to, but she's going to try to do that anyway. She's going to try to find a better position for that. Fist Soren driving straight up the rocks because we can do that. And Bistario holding it down in the doorway. Everybody got to be careful. One well-placed nade can be, like, problematic, so let's all be careful. You can see Luna in the background trying to reposition themselves. Team Control is very aware that they're in there. They're just going to try to find a vantage point to try to move in. Phoenix Esports out driving around. They have officially vacated. Looks like Aisha is down and not. Nicole is going to try to go for the pickup. She throws the smoke, but I don't know if she's going to have time. She is going to have time. Oh, man. She was taking shots on the way up there. Juanjeta looking in the direction of Sassy. Eros has got some oversight on Nicole. Nicole taking shots from Silent. Looks like Silent and Nems taking shots there onto Juanjeta. That's a very small rock, and they are very aware. Pretty sure that she's sitting over there. Nicole trying to get healed up just a little bit so she can get back into the action. Remind you, Sugar Esports is down one member, but so is Silent. So that is a 3v3 situation they've got going on. Silence with a little bit of overlook. I love the shooting fish in a barrel options. If anything we've learned today, verticality is king. Team Control driving right around the bottom of Stalber, trying to find a good position so that we can get her picked back up. It's not an ideal place because we can see that several Phoenix members have overlook on that. So if she's going to be able to get up in there, I mean, it's going to have to be super stealthy. Looks like she may take the shots first instead. I don't even think her teammate can crawl out there because if she does, she's going to be opened up and she's going to get killed. So, you know, she's going to have to either decide to take the shots or she's going to have to smoke the heck out of that joint. She's only got 2 smokes to her name now. Luna's going to come up. Oh! Lady goes down. Now that's 2. We're going to go ahead and get the pickup on Luna, but we've got one team member that's coming in. Oh, Luna with the knockdown on her and the confirmed finish. Now she's going to try and get the pickup on Lady. Unfortunately, they lost their other team member. Oh, man! Luna gets walked up on by Angels Esports with the third party. And they get taken out. Angels Esports with the third party situation have now turned and set their sights on Phoenix Esports. They're going to be working a wraparound situation there as well. And they've got to be careful because Burn in Silence is lingering just out of reach. Carol with the shots connects quite a few, but gets knocked herself. Miel going to try for the pickup. Potentially Marley with the overage. Incoming Molly. Got to be careful of that. Do not want to get caught on fire. And there is Burn in Silence coming in from the bottom. Got to watch out for the third party on that one. Looks like Miel is going to get the pickup on Carol. All their team members are back up. Carol's going to get it. She's going to try to get healed back up so she can get herself back into this fight. Phoenix Esports, they are still holding that area down, trying to make a stand. They've got good angles, and that's why they're not moving on that. There's no reason to move on those angles, but Angels Esports is finding ways in. They're moving in, and they're making it work. Looks like they're all holed up in one little building right now, though, so they're going to need to be careful. And also, they heard those shots. Ixia heard those shots from off in the distance, so they know that they're not going to have very much time with this fight before somebody else is going to move in. Also, the zone. Right on cue, the zone. That guy. Sir put the shots down onto Dope Esports and gets the finish onto Angie. Dope Esports is having to gatekeep. There we go. We've got another member of Phoenix that goes down. Zaza putting in work. Syrup, woo! Had to get out of that blue zone. She a little too hurt for that. Cannot be in there like that. Burn in silence, moving through, trying to make something happen. Got their sights set onto Dope Esports. Pistario with the single shots. Oh, and she goes down. Turns her attention just long enough, and she goes down, but they also get the knock on that. Pistario is down. They're going to have to try to get her picked back up. Rage looks like she's going to come in and going to be able to get that done. Rival is out driving around, trying to get a better angle. Don't know if they're going to be... Oh, everybody's up. Everybody's healing up. All right. We're going to go another round here. All right, we're on board with Lily Esports right now. Lily Esports, there is only 2 of them, remember. They have to move into the zone. Standing in their way is New Moon. Ixia still holding down these angles, still with the top-down overview. It has worked in their favor so far. No reason to change it up. So, you know, no reason to change it up right now. But as you can see, look at that. Look at that. They've got Sugar Esports biting at the bit. Also, we've got another team right out there and another team. There is quite a few people here, to say the least. Soren driving through, trading shot. They're all actually trading shots with Duraznito Gaming. This rival driving up, trying to move into position to take some shots. Gets the connect onto Carol, and the finish from Angels Esports. She goes down. Candy also goes down. Lily Esports gets the knock onto Candy. This rival has 2 team members down. Or, I mean, Burn in Silence has 2 team members down. This rival putting in work. Ooh, Angels Esports pushing in onto Biss Rage with the knockdown. And the finish. Only remaining member up is Burn in Silence, Biss Rival, who is throwing mollies up into Angel, Miel, and Marley. Getting nades returned. Connecting, but not enough. Also, Angel Scatty getting finished by another party totally right there on the side that had nothing to do with that little fight, because it is becoming a congested area very quickly, people. Biss Rival, only remaining team member up, just looking for somewhere to stop her car and chill for a moment. She needs to breathe. Take assessment of what's going on. I think she's about to realize there's a team member, a Duraznito Gaming team member right there in that smoke. Daria is trying to get picked up. Sparkle does get her picked back up. She's going to need to heal. And she gets knocked back down almost immediately. Sparkle taking lots and lots of damage, but she's going to find enough to get her back up. Fan taking shots up at New Moon. They've got all of their members currently up right now with Minith in a vehicle trying to move around probably for an off-angle shot. Van back in the vehicle, Minith hiding behind her vehicle. If you can't find coverage, you make coverage with what you got. That's exactly what she's doing right now. Daria taking shots. She's very aware that Zara's down there. She's going to try to take that or put that nade down onto Duraznito Gaming Zara's head. And she is running for her life. Sparkle is not very healthy, but she doesn't care. She's in it to win it, baby. She's going to take that nade, chuck it back up there at New Moon, hoping for the connect on that. Fan is trying to get picked up. She needs the pickup. Minith was trying for it, but they ended up getting her shooting right underneath that vehicle. That's the only problem with that. Zara taking shots onto Minith, not connecting. Van, the only member from that team that is down right now. Ooh! That need hit the car and bounced off. That probably would have finished Minith if that vehicle hadn't have been there, so that was a little bit of a lucky shot. She's going to try and pick Daria back up because they really need help in this situation, but she is one tap. 15K with the overshot from New Moon. New Moon looking down onto this situation. Minith goes back down again. Daria trying to get healed up. She's only got bandages, and somehow Zarya is still alive down there at that rock. Has been there for quite a few, but is currently moving and positioning herself up in here because she brought the fight. She doesn't realize she's behind her. Oh my God! Daria with the knockdown! That's insane! She must have forgot she was there, and she gets finished. Daria gets taken down though, and that's gonna do it for them. Holy, that was insane. Syrup with the nade, trying to chuck it up into New Moon's realm. Duraznido Gaming trying to stay alive in this, but they have an uphill battle. Again, quite literally, everything has been an uphill battle today for these teams. Zam maybe gonna try to get the pickup. New Moon has 2 members down right now. 2 members down. TE2 chucking it in there, still has 3 smokes, but only 1 molly and no more names. Oh, and TE2 goes down. TE2 goes down, or takes down Nicole. Eraz, we're looking at Eraz. Eraz is going to chuck in right up there into New Moon territory. 2, nobody over there. I don't think that they know exactly where. They were throwing it right into the smoke. They ended up getting the knock. Or I mean, they were trying to get the pickup on that, and they did. Candy needs to heal, but I don't know if Candy has any heals, honestly. At this point, I don't even know if anybody has any heals. I mean, Eraz has 3, but there's no time for that. 2v1. Eros is working it. And she goes down. It was a really good fight, dude. But again, it all came down to the verticality and the uphill. New Moon with the W on the 4th map of the evening, you guys. They're going to start calculating those scores, and we'll be back in just a moment. And the match rankings are up. New Moon Esports with 10 elims plus the chicken dinner for a total of 20 points. Also, just to look at that, Silence, who came in 13th, but they had 11 elims, you guys. 11 elims. That's absolutely insane. Rounding out the top 10, Sugar Esports, Duraznido Gaming, Run Nation Esports, Zona Roja, Angels Esports, Lunox Esports, Burn in Silence, Golden Ixia, Lily Esports, Phoenix Esports, Dope Esports M, Silence, Team Control, and 4 Kings Regen. GG's, you guys. That is the match rankings. We'll be back just a moment with the overall rankings on the first day of the Ladies Titan Series. And there they are, you guys. Overall rankings for the first day of the Ladies Titan Series. We've got New Moon Esports coming in first place with 24 elims, 2 chicken dinners, and a total of 44 points. But wait, because Angels Esports is right behind them in second place with 26 elims and 1 chicken dinner, also with 44 points. Third place, Sugar Esports with 23 elims and a total of 36 points. Burn in Silence coming in fourth place, 23 elims as well, 34 points. And running out top 5 is Silence with 17 elims and 28 points. Running it down, number 6, Dursnito Gaming with 23 elims, 28 points. Lily Esports, 17 and 24. Team Control with 11 elims, 22 points. I don't care what anybody says. This is a lot of elims. These ladies are absolutely insane. Ninth place, Dope Esports Femme with 14 elims, total of 15 points. Golden Ixia with 7 elims, 13. Lunox Esports with 7 and 0. 4 Kings Regen Femme, 8 and 13. Phoenix Esports 5 and 12, Zona Roja 7 and 10, and Run Nation Esports with 3 elims, 7 points on the day. That is your overall rankings for the very first day of the Ladies Titan Series. I don't know what you guys thought, but this was one heck of an exciting first day. I am so excited to see where the rest of this rolls out. I can't wait to watch the rest of this series. I can't wait to see how this ends because it's just getting started. Make sure you guys are following all of these ladies on all of their socials. Make sure you're following Titan Series on all of their socials. That way you'll stay up to date on when everything is going to be happening here and happening soon and happening next. Thank you guys so much for the opportunity to cast this today. I had an absolute blast. It was my very first time. I'm hoping to get to come back. We'll see you guys next time on Titan Series, ladies.